Hello, people of the interwebs. Ninja Midget here, and today I've got something kind of interesting. But before we get into the Whoopi Goldberg thing, I saw something that I thought was really cool, and that's not it. It looks like there's going to be a TV show made from American McGee's Alice, which, if you don't know, that's an old game. There were two different games made. There was a sequel made, and it was this really cool take on like a kind of mad Alice in Wonderland. And it was really interesting. There were hints at movies for a long time, that there might be a movie made around it, and it was going to be live action, and it was going to be animated. Personally, I think that's the Alice in Wonderland movie that Tim Burton should have made, because that just, all those ideas that were in that game are great. The reimagining of the Cheshire Cat being this scrawny thing was really just cool. It was a cool game, and just a fun one to check out if your hardware even supports it anymore. I just don't know. But it looks like there's going to be a TV show, and I've been looking around and I can't find anything else on whether or not they're trying to make it live action or animated or CG. But this was a really cool game, a really cool idea. And I hope it gets made, because I really would love to see this become a thing. I really wanted it to become a movie. I thought it would have been a great contender for a CG movie that with a dark side to it. Now, you know, the opposite of the Disney stuff, the happy, joy stuff. So I thought that would have been great. And hopefully they go in that direction with the TV series. I'd be really interested in seeing that. Okay. Now, on to Whoopi Goldberg. I'm sure there have been a lot of people who have been putting videos out about this. Whoopi Goldberg said that basically the Holocaust didn't happen because Jews and Germans they were all white, you know, and white people can't be different races. We just know that's a fact immediately, for always and forever, and that's a load of crap. So Whoopi Goldberg, man, she was an okay actress in her day. Her days have passed, clearly, and it's like, okay, Whoopi, you need to just, you know, check yourself into rehab or a mental institution or something, and stop talking for a while. Which is effectively what her management said to her now, as she's been suspended. And this is one of those things where I have kind of mixed feelings. It's like a 2-week suspension, so it's like an employer, you know, an employer thing that's done to reprimand an employee. So it's not, she hasn't been canceled. And I am definitely not for that. I am not for the canceling of people who say offensive things, because that's not how we handle things in this country. In this country, you're allowed to be an asshole. You're allowed to be stupid. You're allowed to say stupid things. And then, when you do that, people are allowed to mock you mercilessly for it. That's how it should be. She should have been just absolutely laughed out of the room. Because, you know, I don't want anyone getting canceled on my side, but I also don't want her side canceled. And that's where the sides seem to differ. They do want to cancel us, and that's a problem. I don't want to cancel them. I want them to put their crazy shit out there. If you have a crazy point of view, like the Holocaust wasn't a real big thing, it was just a few white people fighting amongst themselves, you go ahead and you throw that shit out there and you see how that lands you. You know, if you want to be an idiot, an asshole, a racist, whatever, fine. You do that, and you see what happens as a result. You know, I'm not down with canceling anybody, because that does nothing to further the conversation. It's a whole load of bullshit. But I mean, what she said was absolutely stupid. I mean, Ben Shapiro called her out on it, and a lot of people called her out on it because she's an idiot. She's a moron. And God, her days, her glory days are well in the past. I mean, look at this woman. My God, she's clearly let herself go, you know, and it's sad, and she's really kind of just a sad sack. And I'm glad that she has not been canceled in the way of her income has been taken away. And I understand she's already rich, she's an actress and all that, but I don't believe in the concept of people getting canceled because they said something stupid. You should be allowed to say something stupid, and then you should be mocked mercilessly for it if it's that stupid. You know, and people with different opinions need to be able to say that. I don't ever delete comments in any of my videos, and I've gotten quite a few. I have a gun channel that has got like 3,000 subscribers on it. I get some assholes, saying stupid shit to me every now and then. It's like, I'll come back with a quirky remark or something like that, some sort of sneer, and then I'll let it go. I don't try to delete, that. Leave it out there. All opinions welcome, and if I need to, I'll flame on you a bit, because that's just fun. It's fun shit. That's how people interact. So I'm all for that. That's great. But that's really all I wanted to go over. I wanted to give my take on this whole thing with Whoopi Goldberg, her stupidity, and then her being reprimanded. I won't say canceled, because she didn't lose her job, because I would not be for that. I think that's a load of bullshit, the way they did that to Gina Carano, and they're trying to do that to Joe Rogan now. That's a load of horse shit. And I'm really glad that Joe Rogan is holding his own and just standing up to these people and saying, ha, no, screw you, bitches. This is mine. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for now. Hopefully the volume's a little better this time. I was fiddling around with it because the other video didn't seem like it had the greatest video. I can talk. Didn't have the greatest audio, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and upload this, and we will talk to you later. Have a good one.